Cable news began as a beacon of 24-hour information, has morphed into a chilling saga of sensationalism, polarization, and eroding trust.
You are fake news.
I like real news, not fake news. You're fake news.
The fake news, the enemy of the people.
But the story takes a darker turn with the fall of cable news because of polarization, sensationalism, and a loss of credibility. Yet amidst this terror, there's a glimmer of hope. Cable news networks are adapting, embracing fact-checking, accountability, and inclusivity in the digital realm. Before we begin, my name is Mr. Scape. If you like videos like this, it would be greatly appreciated if you liked and subscribed. The emergence of cable news networks in the late 20th century brought about a revolutionary transformation in the way we consume news and information. Cable news has emerged as a powerful presence in the media industry due to its extensive coverage and wide range of viewpoints. The pivotal moment in the emergence of cable news took place in 1980 with the launch of the cable news network commonly known as CNN. CNN, the brainchild of media mogul Ted Turner, holds the distinction of being the world's first 24-hour news channel. This groundbreaking endeavor brought the concept of uninterrupted news coverage into existence. This revolutionary decision transformed the media industry by offering viewers unparalleled access to news updates regardless of the time of day. CNN's pioneering model quickly became the blueprint for other cable news networks. Fox News and MSNBC, two prominent players in the cable news arena, also joined in, solidifying the position of cable news as a dominant force in journalism. These three networks will continue to influence political discourse and shape public opinion in the future. One of the key characteristics of cable news was its capacity to provide a platform for a diverse range of political perspectives. Cable news networks have acknowledged the importance of appealing to viewers with a wide range of beliefs and opinions, setting them apart from traditional news outlets. The inclusivity of these news sources resonated with audiences who were looking for sources that aligned with their own worldviews. Cable news networks offered a platform for a wide range of voices representing different political perspectives. Viewers, regardless of their political leanings, had the option to choose a cable news channel that aligned with their beliefs, be it conservative, liberal, or somewhere in between. The presence of diverse content not only attracted a dedicated and engaged audience, but it also played a role in the polarization of news consumption in the United States. Cable news networks adopted a concept called infotainment in their quest to attract more viewers. The combination of information and entertainment was a defining characteristic of cable news programming. Infotainment successfully attracted a diverse audience by incorporating captivating formats, lively debates, and charismatic news personalities. News programs have evolved beyond simply delivering facts and now aim to entertain and captivate viewers. Cable news broadcasts commonly incorporate panels of experts engaging in lively debates, talk show style formats, and flashy graphics. This approach effectively blurred the boundaries between traditional journalism and entertainment, making it appealing to a wide range and diverse audience. Another significant aspect of cable news was the emergence of partisan and biased reporting. Certain networks fully embrace a partisan approach by aligning themselves with specific political ideologies. The strategy, exemplified by Fox News on the conservative side and MSNBC on the liberal side, has played a significant role in exacerbating the political divide among viewers. Partisan news programming is designed to cater to audiences who are seeking affirmation of their pre-existing beliefs. These networks presented news stories from a specific ideological perspective, which served to strengthen and affirm the existing worldviews of their viewers. Although this approach gained devoted followers, it also played a role in the growing polarization of American society, a trend that still influences the media landscape today. As we look away from how important cable news used to be, let's now study what's happening next. The decline of cable news. The dominance of cable news networks, which once reshaped the media landscape, has undergone a significant transformation in recent years. While these networks enjoyed immense success, they have also faced mounting challenges and criticisms that have contributed to their decline. In this video, we will explore the challenges and criticisms that have cast a shadow over the cable news industry and examine how these factors have affected its once unassailable position. One of the most prominent challenges faced by cable news networks has been the growing polarization among viewers. Instead of fostering informed and balanced discourse, some networks have leaned into a partisan approach, reinforcing existing beliefs. While this approach attracted dedicated followings, it also deepened the political and ideological divisions within society. Cable news networks, exemplified by the staunchy conservative Fox News and a decidedly liberal MSNBC, have contributed to the echo chamber effect, where viewers are exposed primarily to perspectives that align with their existing beliefs. This polarization had far-reaching consequences, affecting not only how people consume news, but also how they engage in civil discourse. Another critical criticism leveled at cable news networks have been the prioritization of sensationalism and sensational headlines over substantive journalism. In pursuit of higher ratings and increased viewership, some networks have veered away from in-depth reporting and analysis. Instead, they have embraced a sensationalistic approach, focusing on emotionally charged and headline-grabbing stories. This shift towards sensationalism has eroded public trust in the accuracy and reliability of news reporting. Viewers have grown increasingly skeptical of sensationalized coverage and have sought out alternative sources of news that prioritize informative, well-researched, and balanced reporting. The rise of digital media and the internet revolutionized how people consumed news and information. Online platforms, social media, and streaming services have emerged as formidable competitors to cable news networks. These digital platforms offer immediate access to news updates and diverse viewpoints, challenging the cable news industry's traditional dominance. Digital media's ability to deliver news in real time, combined with its interactive nature, has drawn audiences away from cable news. Viewers now have the option to curate their news consumption and access a wide range of perspectives with just a few clicks. This shift has forced cable news networks to adapt to the changing media landscape. Cable news networks have faced a decline in public trust, stemming from a series of scandals, controversies, and allegations of bias. Instances of unethical conduct, misreporting, and partisan bias have eroded the credibility that these networks once enjoyed. Viewers have become more discerning, seeking news from sources they perceive as credible and reliable. As trust in cable news networks waned, viewers increasingly turned to alternative sources of information, including independent journalism, fact-checking organizations, and internationally recognized news outlets. The constant coverage of divisive and often distressing news stories has led to viewer fatigue. Cable news networks, with their emphasis on sensationalism and partisan reporting, have inadvertently contributed to the exhaustion felt by many viewers. As a result, people have sought refuge in news sources that offer a more balanced and less emotionally charged perspective on current events. As cable news networks navigate the challenges and criticisms that have impacted their industry, they are not fading into obscurity. Instead, they are actively working to adapt and innovate in response to the evolving media landscape. Recognizing the preferences of a younger audience, cable news networks have embarked on a digital expansion journey. They are extending their presence online, offering digital streaming services and mobile apps that cater to viewers who prefer on-demand content. These platforms allow viewers to access news coverage at their convenience, breaking free from the constraints of traditional broadcasting schedules. The digital expansion not only widens the reach of cable news, but also enables networks to engage with tech-savvy audience that expect instant access to breaking news and a seamless user experience. By embracing online platforms, cable news networks are positioning themselves to remain relevant in a media landscape characterized by digital consumption. In the dimly lit corridors of cable news, we've uncovered a chilling tale of transformation of an industry that once illuminated the world with information but now grapples with its own demons. As we part ways with this sinister narrative, we're left to ponder: is it the dawn of a new era or an everlasting darkness for cable news? The future teeters on the edge, where digital expansion offers redemption, fact-checking, and accountability sows seeds of trust, and inclusivity promises a more balanced horizon. Cable news, once a beacon, stands at a crossroads. Will it emerge from the shadows or succumb to the horrors within? The answer lies in the evolving narrative of media, a tale that continues to haunt and intrigue us all. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe.